Hello, everybody. Let's finish Unit 11 with Lesson 2, pages 301 to 307 in your grammar textbook. So in the last lesson, we saw subject relative clauses. In this lesson, we'll look at object relative clauses. What are they? And how you can use them without relative pronouns. First, object relative clauses. Remember from last lesson, a sentence with a relative clause combines two sentences or ideas. So the man is Vietnamese, you met him. Put these together. The man that you met is Vietnamese. Okay, so the man is Vietnamese, and then that you met is the relative clause. In an object relative clause, the relative pronoun, it could be that, which, who, or whom, is the object of the clause, so not the subject. The relative pronoun is always followed by a subject and a verb. For example, he is the doctor. You saw him last week. Let's put these together. He is the doctor who you saw last week. So, who you saw last week is the object relative clause. But we see you have who and then subject you, verb saw. So remember, subject relative clauses, you have the relative pronoun is the subject and the verb. But in objects, you have the relative pronoun plus subject plus verb. If you talk about people, you can use who, whom, or that. So that is the woman who I met last week. That is the person whom I helped yesterday. They are the students that I taught last semester. Okay, so in the bold, you see the relative clause, who I met last week, whom I helped yesterday, that I taught last semester. So you see the relative pronoun, who, whom, that, subject, I, and then the verb, met, helped, taught. For places, things, and animals, we use that or which. The book that I'm reading now is very good. The car which she rented broke down on the freeway. So we have that I'm reading now, which she rented. These are the relative clauses. Relative pronoun, that which, subject I, she, verb am reading, rented. Now, the subject and the verb in an object relative clause agree. So I like the work that she does. You see, she and does, they agree. Not she do, she does. I like the work that they do, right? They do, not they does. Do not repeat the object in an object relative clause. So this is incorrect. She has a job that she loves it. So it means the job, right? But in an object relative clause, you do not repeat the object. You say she has a job that she loves. Okay, let's now look at object relative clauses without relative pronouns. So the object relative pronoun, remember, this is that, which, who, or whom, is often omitted or deleted from the object relative clause. So you can say, she is wearing a ring that I like. Okay, that I like is the object relative clause. But it's more common to say, she is wearing a ring I like. So you see, we deleted that, and it's still good. It's still grammatical. Remember, do not omit the subject relative pronoun from subject relative clauses. So you cannot delete the subject. So it's incorrect to say, I know a man owns 10 cars. No. I know a man who owns 10 cars. Okay, so with a subject relative pronoun, you have to leave it. But object relative pronouns, you can delete. Okay, you're ready for more practice, so please do your classwork and turn it in on Canvas. Thank you.